Today, we're breaking down the footage that shows exactly how a calculated, violent plot shattered the safety of a high school campus and changed these students' lives forever.
First-degree murder.
This is one that
Hey Brittany, do you know where Rebecca is? No.
you guys need to turn it down more.
Sorry, no. Mine's already.
Isabelle? Yeah. You do me a favor, you gotta stand up, put your hands behind your back. Just gonna tighten these just a little bit, okay? Don't move. You start twisting your hands, it'll get real tight on you. Okay, so just leave your hands to yourself. You alright?
Yeah.
You need me to loosen a little bit? Which one?
No, it's okay. It's just I gotta like stab the back of the thing.
Okay. Alright. Come on out this way.
I think we're going down.
Out this way?
Yeah,
Towards
because
the...
that way it gets
Okay.
you out to the.
Okay, so we're waiting for the other. I'm just gonna bring them both at the same time.
Have they explained what's going on?
He's coming? The other one.
Have they explained to you? So unfortunately, you are under arrest. You're being charged with attempted first-degree murder. Okay? And that's premeditated. You're gonna be transported to jail, and then you'll be able to get in contact with your parents there, okay? But we are gonna call your parents to let them know what's going on. Okay? All right.
Her stuff's evidence.
Okay. We're gonna head out this way.
Yeah, but we're just
Alright, just waiting for both of you at the same time.
You gonna do the same time? Well, are they different cars or same car?
Same car. Okay. I'm just waiting until the other one will walk out from both.
Close the door. Get on the other side, close the door. Thank you.
I assume you need me to come with you.
What's that?
You need me to come with you.
I don't think so. We got the Danish to go suck on. Yeah.
For a search or not?
Yes, please.
Okay.
We gotta kiss it.
Teacher working.
Is your bag still down, building 6?
Thank you.
Hands up.
Do a quick check on you real quick.
I'm Detective Sandra with the Sheriff's Office. I know you've been searched a few times, had it down by the school, because you're getting the back of this car and you have to search you again. Do you have anything hidden on you that may have been missed? Okay. If they find something that's hidden, that we don't
The footage
find,
begins in what looks like any high school hallway in America, but there is an underlying heaviness as officers move through the building with a specific purpose. When they locate their first student, a teenager named Brittany, the interaction starts almost deceptively calm. There's no shouting, no dramatic chase, just a cold, professional efficiency. The officer asks her to stand up and place her hands behind her back, and for a split second, there's a look of confusion on her face, as if the gravity of the situation hasn't quite registered yet. This is a hallmark of many juvenile arrests. There is often a disconnect between the action and the consequence. As the metal handcuffs click into place, the officer gives a stern warning, "Don't move, it'll get real tight." It's a sobering moment. This isn't a principal's office lecture. This is the legal system taking hold of a minor. The officers exhibit a level of care, asking if the cuffs are too tight, which highlights the procedural nature of the arrest. They aren't there to be villains, they are there to execute a high-stakes legal maneuver. The silence in the hallway as they wait for the second student speaks volumes. It's the sound of a school day being interrupted by a reality that most parents hope their children never have to face. When they begin moving toward the exit, the realization starts to set in, they aren't going back to class. The atmosphere shifts from tense to devastating at the mark. This is the moment the officer drops the hammer. He looks the girl in the eye and tells her, "You're being charged with attempted first-degree murder." He adds the word premeditated just to ensure there is no misunderstanding about the severity of the allegation. In the legal world, premeditated means this wasn't a heat-of-the-moment fight or a schoolyard scuffle gone wrong. This implies a plan, a choice, and a calculated intent to end a life. Hearing those words directed at a high schooler is jarring for any viewer. The girls are informed they are being transported straight to jail. There is no going home first, no waiting for parents to arrive at the school. This is an immediate removal from society. The officers mention calling their parents, but the tone makes it clear that the parents are now bystanders in a criminal process. The footage captures the physical processing of the evidence as well. The officers are seen coordinating the seizure of the girls' backpacks. In a case involving a violent plot, a backpack isn't just a bag for books anymore. It's a potential goldmine of evidence, notes, weapons, or digital devices that could prove the premeditated nature of the crime. This transition from student to suspect is completed the moment they are placed in the back of the patrol car.
As the video nears its end, we get a glimpse into the behind-the-scenes of police work. The officers discuss the narrative for the report and the digital paperwork required for the transport. This part of the video is crucial because it shows that the arrest is just the tip of the iceberg. A massive legal machine is now in motion. One officer gives a very real warning to the girls about being searched again at the sheriff's office. He warns them that if they have anything hidden, drugs, weapons, or contraband, and they don't disclose it now, they will face extra felony charges at the jail. It's a moment of tough love or perhaps just cynical realism from an officer who has seen it all. The mention of the salary report and the digital filing system shows how much documentation goes into a case of this magnitude. This isn't just about what happened in the hallway, it's about building a case that will stand up in a courtroom. The fact that two girls were involved suggests a conspiracy, which only adds to the complexity of the prosecution. As the car doors close and the school fades into the background, the viewer is left with a profound sense of waste, two young lives potentially thrown away over a decision made in their teens. This footage serves as a stark reminder that the legal system doesn't care about your age when the charge is as serious as taking a life. What's your take on this situation? Do you think the school system is doing enough to spot these red flags before they turn into attempted murder charges? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this breakdown insightful, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into real-life cases and bodycam analysis. Don't forget to share this video to keep the conversation going. Thanks for watching.